Hey guys, this is Mr. H. This is question number 34 from the June 2024 Regents exam. It's a system of inequalities. They want us to graph it, and then they want us to answer this question down here. Once we graphed it, this question should be pretty simple to answer. But let's go ahead and try to do this. All right, so they've given us a system of equations, a system of inequalities, and all we're going to do is we're going to graph it. We're going to graph each inequality one at a time. We're going to shade it, and then we're going to label the solution. So let's go. We're going to graph. So if I go here to my calculator, remember, anytime you have inequalities, you have to put it in relation mode. So we're going to do this. We're going to do the first one, 3y plus 2x is less than or equal to 15. Press enter. That's our graph. Now, remember, this is just a line. So all we have to do is find 2 points on there. The easiest way to do it is just do menu 51. There is 1 point, so let's go and plot that point. It is 0, 5, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to put a point right there. And now we just need one more point. So let's see, here it looks like 1. So it's like 1, 2, 3. So let's type in 3 and see what we get. It says 3, 3, so we can plot that. 1, 2, 3 over, 1, 2, 3 up. There's our second point. I'm going to get one more point. You really only need 2, but I am going to get another. So let's go and let's see what else we got here. Let's see, this is 4, 5, looks like it's 6. So I'm going to put in 6. Notice I'm just putting in X values and it's telling me the Y value. So 6, 1. So you go 4, 5, 6, 6, 1. All right, so I've got those points. Now all I got to do is draw a straight line through them, and I'm going to shade underneath. Now, the one thing I need to know is this line going to be a solid line or is it going to be a dash line? Now, the way that you tell is if this has an equal sign, if this has an equal sign, and it does, then it's going to be a solid line. If it doesn't have an equal sign like this one, it's going to be dashed. So this one's going to be a solid line. This one's going to be dashed. So I can just draw my best line through here. So let me see if I can do that. I'm just going to go something like this. That wasn't very good. Try it again. All right, that's not bad. And now I'm just going to shade underneath. So boom, that's done. So if I just did this, this would be like 1 point because I did half of the system of inequalities. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the second piece. So I'm going to press tab, and then I'm just going to type that in. It's going to be y minus x it's greater than, is that a -1 or is that, oops, is that a negative? Yeah, it's just 1. So this is just 1. Press enter. And there's my other line. Now, what I like to do, I want to get this blue out of the way for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in here and I'm just going to go up to the first one and I'm going to unclick that. So now all I have is just the red. Now I'm going to do the same thing we did before, menu 51. It takes me to the y-intercept, so that's 0, 1. So that's going to be my first point. So if I go to my graph paper, it's going to be here. And then I need a couple more points. So let's see. This one looks like it might work. So I'm going to put in 1. The x value is 1. Let's see what we get. It says 1, 2. So we go over 1, we go up 2. So there's where our second point is. And then let's see what else we got. Looks like -1, 0. So I'm going to put in a -1. Let's see what that does. -1, 0. So if I go back, here's my other point. Now, this, remember, is going to be a dash line. So I'm going to make a straight line for now. Not good. All right. And then to show that it's dash, I'm just going to go through and I'm just going to erase part of it. That's how my Apple Pencil works. I can't, I don't have a ruler. So I'm just going to dash it. And now the last thing I got to do is the shading. So the shading is going to be on top of this line. Boop, 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 boop. Now the answer is where these two colors overlap. So it's going to be right here. And I write a big Superman S there. So any point in this solution where this S is considered a solution. So they said the second. So now, before I go on, this is 2 points because I shaded it properly. I drew my lines, and I indicated the solid line versus the dashed line. I indicated the solution set. Everything is solid here. So this would be a 2-point question. Now to get the other 2 points, it says down here, it says state the coordinates of a point in the solution. So I am just going to go find a point in the solution set. I am going to say right here, whatever this point is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm saying a -6, 0. A -6, 0 is in a solution set because it's in the solution set. It's in the solution set, the big S. So that's it. Now, this is 2. Giving this point with this reason is also 2. So that's 4 points. These questions are always on the Regents. They might switch it out, but for the last 20 exams, they've been having these. So we should assume that we're going to have one of these, and we should be able to do this. All you have to do is graph it, find 2 points on each line, draw your line, make sure it's solid or dashed, shaded properly, and that's an easy 2 points. And then you go answer the question, whatever the question may be. So we are done. I'm going to stop this and post.